Here we are back with the fourth build installment of the Arcade Pinball Machine by Lego Icons. This is set number 11374. Contains over 2,200 pieces. Retails for $229.99, and the set was provided by the Lego Group for early review. Thank you, Lego. And yes, the prices are getting bigger along with the parts count. And that's where we're at so far. And yeah, if we just put these items together here, we actually have a pinball machine now. But we haven't gotten that far yet. And yeah, and we have in the last installment, matter of fact, we got this piece here installed. We're pretty much done with the front here with the one-up thing, and we have the ball launcher and the working flippers, and so far it's pretty good. And my score, I think right now we're at an 8. One of these transparent pieces in here was scratched. Now I wouldn't care much about that, but I mean, it shouldn't be like that for the $230 price tag. So we're at an 8 right now, just due to packing, a little bit for build quality. Overall though, the build experience is pretty good. Well, in this installment today, we're going to be focusing on bags 8 and 9, which I think is this middle section here. Now, I'm going to break this thing down into sections. It's going to be a lot better just to do that. Except for this was probably the most complicated, because this is the part you're going to be interacting with the most. And the rest of it, I'm not sure, right? Usually these things have point things in the back to keep score of everything and stuff, but, you know, we have a long ways to go here before we even get to that. So this is what we're going to be focusing on here today. And if you look at the back of the sticker sheet, we only just got through with just a few items. We're still a long ways away from them. Maybe we'll be doing a little bit more today, but I'm not quite sure. Well, before I can start, these videos are not to be considered construed as professional product reviews, how-tos, or tutorials. These are just my notes for the write-up. I do this stuff for fun. This is just a hobby of mine. You know, I shouldn't take all this seriously. This is just something I just do it in spare time to cut down screen time. The wording and stories are mine and mine alone. Lego does not pay me to say anything, nor do they tell me, except for that these are provided by the Lego Group for obviously a product review. And finally, don't re-upload my content without my written permission. That even includes rebroadcasting, because I've been going after for that. Just don't. Just ask me first. You know, just ask. That's all you gotta do. If you get a no, just leave it at that and move on. You know, that's easier than it's easy enough. Okay, well, we're going to begin with bag 8. So let's build it, and we're almost halfway done. I need to move this thing out of the way here very carefully. That's what we have so far for spare pieces. And yeah, and I'm moving that out of the way because I'm going to be focusing on a sub-step right now. I really want to get into this. I'd be filming a small set right now, but this is one of those sets that I can't put down. I really want to build it. And today is the 29th of July, 2026. A Wednesday. Over the hump. I got one more work day left. I got home early because it's really hot today. And yeah. And I'm having technical difficulties on my end here. I was trying to use an old tablet for a timer, and it's hung. Like, I can't even control anything, so I gotta let the battery run down so I can reset it. You know, so I'm using an Android-based product. Seems like it's pretty stable. That should tell you something there. Okay, we don't need bag 9 until later. And yeah, we're going to be doing the third section of the game board today. Okay, let's dial this in for you here. You know, I enjoy doing these type of videos, but some are kind of making it seem more and more like this is my day job, and even with the disclaimers, it seems like it just doesn't help all that much. It just gives me a reason, you know. But, you know, don't take these seriously, folks. If I help you out, great. If I don't, you know, just be like, well, Jay, your videos just didn't help me out, and that's fine. I mean, that's just how it is. All right, I'm going to start sorting and pulling out parts. Last time we were doing this, each one of these bags, it takes like 30 minutes to do a bag with smaller stuff. It depends on how involved the technique is. And I'm trying to find parts. So what I'm doing is just sorting things out. Matter of fact, when I got home today, everybody's taking naps again. So hope it's not good. Hope it's going to be drama free, because the heat has been hitting out here hard, like it's been dropping like it's hot. And that's where I'm working at there. We're way over here. Let me get this retilted for you here. So yeah, I'm going to try to fill up the memory cards today, get things going, and yeah, let's start on it here. So we're doing the middle portion of the game board now. I mean, I've been pretty pleased with this set. It's not bad. It's just you know, the technique has been mild, and it's coming from my mouth, even though if I don't like technique. It hasn't been all that bad. It's just been pretty not involved. Not like we're building some complex machine. Okay. And yeah, though. Okay, now we got to flip it inside. Yeah, start sorting out your parts as you go. You can do it any way you want, but I was chatting with a few people in another community, and you know, thank goodness I don't condemn people for asking questions and stuff. One of the things I've also been doing is lighten up with the repetitive questions. You know, somebody had mentioned, why don't you put them in the description and stuff, and you know, each time things kind of change a little bit, so it's hard to say. When you review another community that's just rude, it's just like, oh, I don't want to be like that, so I try not to do it, you know. I try not to do it. That's why here, though, everybody builds differently. That's how it should be, you know. My way's never going to be the correct way. The correct way is how you build your set. I always emphasize that, because we all build differently. Some people may want to build bag 16 first on this and give themselves a challenge. I mean, I wouldn't recommend that, but you know, if you want to try it, you know, I mean, kudos. Alrighty, I am trying to find. Okay, it's a brick with 2 studs. Okay, that goes there. Okay, we pulled a bunch of those out. I mean, it's at least this set is broken down. The instructions are easy to follow, so there is some spots that are kind of shady in the guide that you're going to have to infer a little bit, but it's not like it's well, that goes up here. It's not like it's totally bad. Just take your time. Also, in addition to this, I got part 1 edited. I just haven't processed it yet. And then I'm going to be doing parts, well, this is part 4. I'm going to be doing part 2 and 3 here. Okay, watch your greens. Start with the dark green first. Watch your greens. You gotta eat your greens, kids. Yeah, I'm still stuffed up for... Why do you sound whiny today? Yeah, I'm stuffed up. That's just how it is. Allergies. So yeah, it's got to look like that. And then this goes here. That tells me that this is probably part of the game board. Yeah. So I have a couple ideas for trailers that I want to build for my main channel. And one of the things that I really would like to do is get started on those this week, and so I'm going to start actually. One of them is kind of like a rough prototype. The other one I haven't started yet, but I did my research on real life models. So I want to get to those as promptly as I can. You know, for your viewing, for your entertainment, and that's pretty much what I'm going to be focusing on, you know, is getting stuff done for your, you know, for you to build. Now, you know, here's the deal, like with my tutorials, with all my stuff, you know, you are going to get a good build experience. There's some out there, not to condemn anybody, but they'll rush through a build real fast. And they'll go, hey, I'm done. Look, I already got more tutorials than you do. You look at it and you're thinking, these are fine, but they're very basic. You know, but also gotta remember too, I'm not just filming tutorials anymore. I'm also writing up the building guides. So it's not just I'm not just doing that. I'm also writing up the guides with them. All right. And then we got to get a sticker here. Let's put the plate in here first. Let's get we got to put this on a bracket. Somebody asked me about brackets and Lego. Hoard them up. You know, snot bricks, brackets. If you're into building cars, they're a big handy help. Okay, we need sticker number 12 for that tile. That'd have been nice if that was printed, but it's not. Now, if you put yours on the wrong way, at least you're lucky. You can just take the tile off and rotate it. Put that on there. And this iPad here likes to reset. Thanks for loading here. Pretty cool. I wish that was printed. Okay, and now we are moving on to adding more stuff. There's a lot of pieces in step 32. All right, let's start over here and work our way back. Yeah, I do get the comments, especially on older stuff, your hands are in the way. I can't guarantee it. I could have 20 million camera angles, but cameras cost money, and yeah, I'd rather spend that on sharing ideas with you. I don't want to just buy nothing but film equipment, and then that's it. And of course, it's like when I do my tutorials, it's just more or less I don't know, just preparing things for you. And then, yeah, we got a bunch of stuff here you got to put in here. So you must have something that fits in that notch there. Lego's getting pretty intricate. And these were angled by mistake. They're actually angled on purpose like that, too. Alright, step 333. Somebody did ask if I can index by page or build step number. I thought about it. It's not ruled out. Like, I could just do this. But we're talking literally indexing. I would have to be at the computer for the full duration of the video, because sometimes I'm doing other things as I'm listening for keywords. But to do that would just be, it would just be a lot of time to do that. A lot of man hours to do it. And yeah, looks like we got that there going. And moving to step 334. I can mention it while I'm doing this here. Alright, then we need some inverted slopes. The only bad thing is there's a slight gap in there. I mean, I'm sure the ball's not going to get hung on that, but it's better than stickers, right? I'd rather build with the brick form than have stickers. Alright, and after that, that was it? Just those? And then we got to get a palisade brick and a round brick for step 335. But yeah, I've been coming up with some new ideas for next year. You'll start seeing next year's projects on Patreon and Rebrickable. Oh, not Rebrickable. My YouTube memberships. I do get this question asked from time to time. Jay, I don't want to join memberships. I just don't like it. Are you ever going to release those videos? Yes. Everything, that's just for early releases. Everything's going to get released. Now, there's going to be some exclusives like build updates for larger mocks and stuff that'll be on there. Haven't done anything yet, I'm going to be honest with you, but I am working on a new restaurant build, and I'm just slowly building up interior pieces now that I know that I need to work around. So once I get the interior stuff figured out, then it's just basically building up the walls and stuff and getting it going. You know, it's just one of those things that we have to do. It's just interiors, and I get the comments, I don't want to see no more furniture builds. Well, that's why I do furniture builds, so I can build the interiors for you. Because the interior stuff is what's going to take the time. That's like the icing on the cake. Some people like eating their chocolate cake and no icing. I get it, you know. But then there's sometimes you got to have the goods in there too. So that's what I'm doing. I bet that's going to go in there. Alright, let's see here. And it wants a 1x3. Each one of these bags is going to take about 30 minutes. You know, it's a given. I've got this formula down to a T now. That doesn't go there. It's just how it is. So this might not even be a long installment. Hopefully it'll be under an hour today. Maybe. But at the end of the day, though, I still enjoy doing this stuff for you guys and gals. So, you know, it's some do this strictly for money. That's fine. It's totally their call. But for me, I do this just for building things. Because I could just tell Lego, don't send me any more stuff. And that would be that. Okay, what color are those? Black? I like these type of pieces. They're so cool. They're good for cars, so hoard them up. If you get those, hoard them. Yeah, I've been watching some Attack on Titan. I'm already on season 3 already. I try to watch no more than 2 episodes a day because I'll get hooked to it. I've been really kind of getting into it now. I haven't found anything else to watch except for Chainsmoker Cat. Yeah, so I've been watching that just for fun. That's pretty raunchy, but it's better than the. Uh-oh, this is too low here. Wait. Oh, I made a mistake. I don't know what I was thinking here. I think I'm looking at a different step. All right. My bad. All right. These go here next. Oh, we need to put a 1x1 here. That's where I got confused. I was like, okay, there's nothing here. Why is it like that? No, but that came off on my hung up on the building guide. Alright, let's see. Alright, making sure I got everything done there correctly. I got to stack 2 plates here, like this. And I'll be right back. Okay. Alright, so we've made it 20 minutes through the set so far. Let's hope we can wrap this up. At least get this bag done. Not in a hurry. I'm also processing through videos too. Okay, well, at least we know we lined up there, which is where we're supposed to be. Alright, and then now we got to flip some studs around with this. Yeah, I have a bunch of these when I used to build a lot of roofs and stuff. I miss just building very basic houses. Well, the basic houses you see on my channel. I just miss building this stuff. It's just, since I have been in the ambassador program, I just don't have time. And it's even rejecting sets. And it's just been kind of a like slow down Lego. I mean, and then this goes right here. It's just got that gap there. At least this is not stickered. This looks really fun. So that's the top there, I'm guessing. Look at all my fingerprints all over that. I'll have to wipe that down before I do the tour. And then we need to get some window frames. So the window frames, I'm assuming we're just using it for spacers and stuff, but also you can pass things through them too. Like if you're going to put a shaft or something in there and you needed structural support. The frames are your strongest piece there. Yeah. So I'm hoping, I don't think I'm going to have this set done this weekend. And the reason being is because I'll be filling up all my memory cards. And the price for the cards for this camera are just ridiculously high. And that's the only, I mean, I could record in 1080p. But the problem with 1080p is I really want you, the viewer, to be able to zoom in on the video. That's the beauty. If I'm at 1080, it's going to reduce it down. Let's say you're trying to zoom into a fourth of the size and you're at 480p. So it just, you know, it just doesn't do any good. So I try to think ahead here. Alright, and that takes care of that section there. But we still got parts on the workbench. Okay, now we're working on some sub-step that involves window frames. Alright, so let's start getting going on this here. It's probably the other side that goes right here. I guarantee it's probably where it's going to go. Bring all these over here. Ah, there's so many parts. Okay, we put this here, like that. You know, somebody have asked me, where do people get inspiration for builds like this? Seems like this stuff is hard to build. And when you get into mock building to make things like this looks more like somebody's mock. And it's all about trial and error, seeing things in your mind. You got to see it in your mind first. Once you see it in your mind, you start grabbing your bricks, or if you prefer doing things digitally. Oh, and I put this one in backwards. All right, we'll fix that. So it's supposed to be like this. I was kind of confused there. There we go. But when you see things in your mind, that's when you're thinking, okay, I could start building something like this and going hardcore on it. And it's all trial and error. You know, it's all trial and error. And putting things together is always fun. Okay, we put those brackets in there. Oh. But wait, oh no, it's a brick. Yeah, at least it's not Technic. If I'm going to mess up, it's going to be on Technic, not something easy. Alright, let's get that in there right. Jay, you're kind of all over the place. It was a long week. I'm tired. It's been long. I've got one more day. It's been hot and miserable. I got one day left. And you know, it's just not been fun. And then when you're trying to hide from drama, it's not fun. Well, yeah, we're getting somewhere here. It just feels like I'm just dropping random parts on here. It doesn't feel like I'm doing anything special today, but I am, because these little pieces are going to add up to something big. Okay. And then we don't have a lot of parts on the workbench here. We really don't. We really are just piecing things together. It's looking really good. Looking really good. Well, if you need white window frames and you're not attached to the set anymore, you got a lot of them in here without glass. Matter of fact, I got so many pieces now. If I part out every Lego set, I could build probably a decent sized city. Alright, so we got that part. Alright, so step 361. No, that doesn't go there. This one goes here. I'm just waiting after everybody gets up from their naps. I want a soggy burger. You ain't getting a soggy burger. Alright, and this one here goes right here. Like that. Huh? Oh. Wait a minute. Did I break something here? Did I? I think I goofed up here. Yeah, that plate got stuck there. Okay, let me pop that out. Well, let's pop the whole thing out. This thing's been a turd. It just wants to flake apart. Sometimes you make a silly mistake. I bet that's supposed to go like that. No. But that's what it is. Oh, wait a minute. That's for the ball to shoot up. Okay, never mind. It's like, what are we doing here? No, that's what that's for. I think. Because this right here fits right there, which is fine. All right, well, we're getting somewhere now. We're almost done with this bag, I promise. I bet there's going to be an inverted slope that goes in there, but we don't have that. But what we do have is 3 pieces remaining, not too bad. And this piece here has been very tricky. But no, we're not done with this yet. And we're going to wrap this up with bag 9. And while I'm pouring this out, I want to thank everyone on my main channel and Patreon for being contributors. It's always a big help. In addition to my rubricable customers. Thanks for purchasing building guides and downloading the freebies and stuff too. And, ooh, I could use these, but I can guarantee what's going on those. At least they only have one bag. And if you like the way I do these things or want me to put you to sleep, feel free to subscribe, drop a comment. Constructive criticism is welcome. Just be friendly about it. Don't be rude. You know, I've been running across some of those rude comments, and, well, you know what happens to those. Either I'll just ignore you or not even respond, or the worst. Alright, so the color palette on this set is really just lacking, but it's just because most of it's black. So we're right back to here again. So what I'm going to do is, until I can find the first piece, let's start sorting parts out here. That's what makes the build go faster, until I find that there. Okay. And okay. Start putting these. And I'm looking for the 1x2 brick with the 2 studs on the side, the horizontal one, not the vertical ones. And I'm finding these here. So what am I doing? I'm going to sort out until I find them. You know, there's ways, everybody's got their own method of sorting parts in a set. You just find the method that works for you. Like for what I'm doing here, I'm trying to find a certain piece. So what I'm doing is I'm just pulling it out until I find them. I have a tutorial that's coming up that needs one of these in gray. A light bluish gray, so make sure you find one here. Alright. And this goes here. But mine's is not... It's not... oh, you know why? Because this is sitting there. I had it in the wrong spot. Okay, there's just so many parts up here now. Alright, there we go. And then a 1x4 plate. Alright, now we already got half the parts sorted already on the workbench. Sometimes I'll get a comment, Jay, I don't have a fancy workstation to do Lego. Can I just do this on my kitchen table? Sure, you can do it on anywhere you want. I don't have one. If you've seen my studio, this is a stereo speaker. I have this on top, which I made for doing small tutorials. Next to 2 white walls with a wall-mounted bedside lamp. There goes that car horn again. We can't have a day without that. But that's it, though. You know, just that car horn gets on my nerves sometimes. Actually, all the time. Sometimes at 3 in the morning. One time, the guy's car did get broken into. And he goes, well, didn't you hear my horn going off? Didn't you look out your window? I said, dude, that car horn goes off at all times of the day. I don't have time to go and check and go, is this a false alarm? I said, you need to fix that thing. Somebody broke in his thing and took out his boombox or something. And I just thought, dude, if you just get that thing fixed, it would be the thing. But your car is crying wolf too many times. I don't have time to keep getting up every time I hear the horn going off. You know? Oh, yeah. Boy, boy, this is looking good, huh? I gotta watch the memory card on this thing because I don't have a lot of time left here to do it. Oh, this is interesting. We're doing a little spaceship now. That's if I can get it together for you here. But you know, these like this right here just make a nice micro build. I'll show you when we're done here. Alright, and then there's a piece that's printed. So make sure we're not using a printed one on the bottom. It's pretty much what they used in the Minecraft set. That's what it looks like. And then we put a dome on the top. Oh, I bet that's what that arch is for. So we're going to have integrated graphics built into this here. You gotta like, I know there's some people that don't like the new Lego pieces, but I like them. I do. I mean, it's a lot better than what we had growing up. So there's your space shuttle there. The decorations on the playfield are brick built to create a pixelated retro look and fun building experience. So that's Lego, that's what I like. I don't want stickers, I want pixelated. I mean, you really think about it, because that's where it says it right here. That's if it focuses in. And, you know, I mean, I don't care if it's pixelated or not. I want a good build experience. I want to be able to build this, not just sticker it. If I want to sticker something, I'd just buy some cheap thing and do that. But no, I want to be able to piece it together to go, look, I spent the time to follow the instructions to do it. It's asking for slopes, but I don't see them. Oh, they want the cheese graters. You got to make 2 of these here. And these fit right in here. Ooh, that fits seamlessly. There's not even a crack in there. Oh, I like that. Yes, I do like looking at the parts and the building stuff. That's what these videos are for those who don't know. Okay, so we got the rocket ship surrounded. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. But yeah, let me check my card. I only got 15 minutes. Can I finish? Probably not. I thought we were going to put something in this hole here. But oh no, it's got a hole. What a shame. Alright. Then I need to... I need this and a tile. We got to make 2 of these and set these here. So the indexing on these videos are not going to be exciting, but it's going to be something to where hopefully it'll still be indexable. Alright, then we got to stick a window frame in the back here. Yeah, the window frames are pretty good for adding a little bit of space. Okay. And then we're going to take our arch. These are good for like making small furnaces and windows and stuff. I remember these when I was a kid. For making castles. And they started bringing out those goofy hollow wall panels for castles. So it was just like, yeah. And then this assembly here goes on top of this. Well, I want to see this. Okay. Kind of mash that down, but look at that. That's cool, huh? The rocket ship's going off. Yeah, we're doing pretty good here. Okay, so this is the playing field. I just call, yeah, the play board, the game board. Now we're going to be focusing here. I mean, stuff like this, though, you don't have to be professional to build Lego. I'll get the comments, oh, Jay, I just don't think I can handle this. Sure you can. Just take your time. That's what I'm doing. Take your time, just go real slow. Make sure you're putting the parts in, not like what I'm doing. Don't do what I'm doing here. This is what it's supposed to look like right there. But at this point of view, I can't see what I'm doing. I have to face it like this. And if some have said when I work on the other side of the table, I got a wall over here and I don't have a full desk. The shop does. I have 12 feet of workspace. I could work on several projects at one time, but right now I got a couple of old televisions I'm checking out before I get them ready for sale, just so I can get rid of them. I've been cleaning out that shop just so I can make room for some new stuff. I'm trying to cut back on the tech stuff a little bit, just because it's more or less it's starting to become it's not a dying field. It's just I'm getting less and less customers bringing stuff in for restoration or repair. Sources are drying up. Can't find a lot of the vintage parts. So that's how that looks right there. So I'm like, dude, if you're looking for vacuum tubes, good luck. If you know, and I'm being honest, I just can't find all this stuff anymore. It's very tedious, and you know, that's why television repair shops are a thing of the past. I mean, there is some audio places that repair audio, but it's gotten to the point now where nobody's repairing anything anymore because it costs too much. Matter of fact, I was looking for somebody to make me a mask, and nobody here in the States does it unless you're willing to cough up the dough. If you go out of the States, you got to deal with customs fees, you got to deal with tariff fees, and we have the stuff here. I have stuff at the house to mold plastics, but I have no experience, so I'm going to have to start learning how to do some stuff. Maybe I can do that as a secondary little hobby, but I got so many things going on right now, and vintage electronics is one of them, and I'm trying to go through all that stuff real quick just so I can start making space for new items. I want to just kind of do the Lego stuff full time and just have a better shop, a better experience for you to do all this stuff. I gotta check my card. I got 10 minutes. Can I get it done in 10 minutes? We don't have a lot of parts, but we have stickers we're gonna have to put on this thing. So I might be able to do it. But if not, I'll have to split. It don't really matter, but I will have to. But right now we are just focusing on really small stuff right now. Okay. But at least this set is broken down where we can work slow. Now the only thing I have to say bad about this set, it's not a collaborative build. You can't, I mean, maybe you could if everybody made their own sections, but if you're putting parts on, then you got to continue on, and it's really not. I don't think this one here is meant to be a collaborative build by any means, but you know, we could hope, can't we? Because we don't have a lot of stuff left here. All we got is big pieces at this point. And yeah, let's see here. We have two 1x2s. Alrighty. Okay, now we got to get the big boy over here, and we're going to have to get these two married to one another here. Okay. I'm going to do it like this because I think this is going to be critical here into placing this, because the rocket ship's got to be like this. What I'm going to do is just take my shirt, which you're not supposed to do. I may have to do a wipe down on this when I'm done, and wipe the fingerprints off. So this is supposed to sit in here, and you got to merge these together, and you're going to have to snap that down in there. So yeah, you're going to have to slide this in place. Sorry if my hands are in the way. And then you're going to have to lock that in there, and you're really going to have to kind of mush this down. I'm being very careful, so I'm just putting my hand here and I'm just giving it little quick jolts. I'm not going to try to really force it in. And yeah, that's pretty good. We got that in there. We got it in one piece. And yeah, we got that in there. We survived that. But now we're going to have to put stickers, and we're going to be placing them on this side here. So I'm going to need a couple of tiles. So I need sticker 5, which is this one here. Putting these on could be a chore. So, oh, there's notches on the sides. Ooh, we're going to have to be careful here. Putting these on these big tiles can be very risky because you will get an air bubble in there. All right. Now, what I'm going to do here is grab a plate and stick this right here. The reason why I'm doing this is I want to try to line these up here. So now I'm going to use this as a guide, and then we're going to put sticker 6, which is this one right here, on there. So I'm going to try to line up the lines as best I can so it looks better. I'm going to attempt to anyways. I messed up, and you know what I'm going to have to do? Peel that off, but I'm glad I did because I didn't rub it in all the way. I think what I'm going to do, because these are just so hard to put on these big tiles straight, and there's air bubbles, I'm going to drop this thing down to a 7. I'm having a hard time getting these on here. Or somebody says it's a skill issue, you try putting big stickers onto sets. It gets to be very tedious. And for $230, I shouldn't have to deal with stickers. See, it's got a seam here. I would have just made a custom piece or just printed these. And with air bubbles, yeah, not too appealing. Not too appealing. Okay, and then now we got to shove these here, right in these openings, right here. Well, don't want to knock that on the floor and have to pick all that up. Yeah, so I'm kind of disappointed with all the stickers on it. It's just a cheap way. I mean, I understand they have this written down in other languages and stuff, but I don't know. It just makes it feel kind of cheap. I only got 4 minutes. I'm going to let this baby ride here. I don't like splitting at this point, but I'm going to be forced to do it. Okay. Because we haven't done the other side yet. And then it wants us to put these corners in here. Okay, that's why we didn't put the stickers there. All right. I get you. So it gives you more like a 3D, like we're looking at like a spaceship window. And then we have to put this tile down here, like that. And it's not too bad. At least we can still push the buttons in. All right. And this is a good time as any for me to switch memory cards. Okay, now we got that. Now we got to focus on 2 more stickers. Stickers 3 and 4, right here. So what I'm going to do is start with the first one here, and I'm just going to place it on the tile. Yeah, I was reading on the Kigurumi blogs about people saying the same thing. If you're going to buy a mask, make sure you get it where it's where everything is printed, not sticker, because it's not going to last long. And just like with everything, this right here is composite material. This ain't going to last long. And just reading about Lego's not the only community that has to deal with the stickers. Yeah, it doesn't last long. These will wear off, and especially with humidity, if you're wearing a mask on your face, I'm sure this will break down faster and it's just going to peel off. If you're in that community, let me know if it does. Or even in cosplay, it's just, stickers are just a except for language things, it's just kind of a, you know, it just feels very cheap. Matter of fact, I didn't get any bubbles in there, so to put them on that like that usually helps you keep them lined up. Okay, and then that was sticker number 4 we put in. All right, and then now we got to rotate. I mean, the stickers are not bad. I just think they should have just made it all printed. Especially this big stuff, because this stuff could be a little challenging. Perfect timing, too. I just finished up a video. Okay. Alright. And then, just like with the other one here, we got to put all the plates and tiles on. So this is pretty much locked together. Now I don't think they're going to give us a big piece of glass to put in there. That'd be nice. If I wanted to do that, I could just get me a piece of plexiglass and kind of fit it in here. Take these plates out and just make one that sucks in there. But that would be a lot of work to do. But I think that is it for this installment. Because we've already spent like about 50-55 minutes on this here. And this is what we have remaining for bag 9. We're over halfway done here. Yeah. And pretty much that's it. We survived that with the graphics. So nothing really has changed. Don't need our spaceman because I got to do a thumbnail for this. But in so far, it's looking pretty good. Pretty good here. Let me get this a little straightened out for you. Okay, summation of thoughts. And yeah, the build's not too bad. The stickers are... You just hope you don't get air bubbles and you get them on straight. So I don't know why they were stickered. But the pixelated art here looks really good. I like this. And let me see here. Turn that off. I mean, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? More like asteroids. But overall, though, I'm pretty pleased with this set. It's not too bad. And, oh, we weren't done with it. There was one more step. Don't forget about 388. I forgot to mention it, so I'm glad now I looked, because I was ready to look ahead. Don't forget this pin here. You got to push this guy in. You're probably going to have to wiggle that in there. You can see where it's starting to try to go in. Just wiggle it in there. Boy, that is not wanting to go in, does it? Let's see here what's going on. It's lined up. There we go. So don't forget that pin there. Whoops, so 388. Yeah, probably people are going to forget that. But overall, though, it's got weight to it, so not too bad. So I think 7's a fair score. And let's see here. I mean, now we're making progress on the sticker sheet. Now, for next installment, let's see here. We're doing the top section here. I'm going to see how we're going to break this down here, because I got some time today. I want to see if we can get most of this film. Oh, okay, so 10 doesn't seem like it takes a long time, but we're talking about the top part. So we got 10, then we have 11. Looks like 11's got some kind of score thing or something. 11 looks like it's involved. And then it goes in. Then 12 looks like it starts the sides. So 10 and 11 definitely. And let's see, 10 and 11 does that. If that's all we're doing for 10 and 11 and 12, I may be inclined to group that together. Well, 10 and 11's got a lot of mechanic, bag. So we're doing 10 and 11, so we're looking at bag 12 now. It's got a lot of Technic in here. Lots of stuff's going on. So 10 and 11 and 12 might be fine. But we're not even done yet. So I think 10 and 11 we're going to group. Because 12 and 13, let's see here. Looks like it's the scoreboard or just the back glass. I'm just planning ahead right now. I might try to see if I can squeeze bags 10, 11, and 12 together. We'll see how that goes. Because 13 starts the back glass. Or what I call the back glass. And after that, we put all the decorate. We finish up the sides. And bag 13 and 14 does the back glass. And yeah, 10, 11. 12 does the mechanics. 13 does the back glass. I might just be inclined to do 10, 11, and 12 in one installment. 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on here. Lots of things. I'd like to see if I can keep this. Oh, here's a piece I forgot. Does this have the graphic? No, so I forgot that there. But overall, though, a 7. But the build experience is still pretty good. If I said the build experience is getting boring, I wouldn't be lying to you. So I think the next installment, it's going to be long. I'm going to come in here. We're going to finish up this whole thing. I'm going to try to do bags 10, 11, 12. Then 13 and 14 will be all this and start the back glass, and 15 and 16 will be finishing it up. I don't know yet. We'll see. I just don't want to keep these too long. But tell me what you think of the pinball machine.